a bowler, I'm a Twinkie.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Taking a look at Houston, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And checking out the Kings, 5 spots from the top.
When I look at Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Thompson is the off guard with KD in small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we are right in the heart of the season. Some teams starting to surge, others running into roadblocks, Clark.
That is the ebb and flow of an NBA season. You've seen it. It happens all the time. Nobody is able to stay up or down very long. I mean, enjoy the highs, but recognize the work that has to take place when you do hit a low period. Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, "We have some plans," Coach said with a smile, "but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile." So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's DeRozan. Murray from outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Back to Schroeder. DeRozan for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Durant for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 36 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's DeRozan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Now here's Durant to the left wing. The 3 from Thompson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Levine. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Levine. Launches a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of 3. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And he makes all 3. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
On the wing, Levine. And that one drops. Levine's got 5 now.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Houston working the ball around. And here's Thompson for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Eason, pass to Durant. Eason, a screen on DeRozan. Fires, high post, and another basket for Houston.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 5. Here's DeRozan. Nice D from Durant.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got a feel for him tonight. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Eason, pass to Durant. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Levine. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Eason. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Rebounded, Domas Sabonis.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Puts up a 3. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
We've got some t-shirts. We are going out right now. Who out there needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come. All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some t-shirts heading your way.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And Houston will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason. Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And Durant gets it to go.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlaw.
Sabonis with a screen on Smith. Murray finds Sabonis. The jump hook. Capella with the defensive effort. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. That one's good for 2. Sabonis has got 8 points. Houston leading by 7. Here's Shepard. No points yet. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. Outside Durant. Over DeRozan. Durant, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Shot from 16. Off the left rim and out.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
1:21 left to play in the first. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Murray, a screen on Holiday. Home for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Durant with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Durant, pass to Smith. DeRozan against Durant. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Here's Murray. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Durant. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard, and it's Tate in at small forward. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. launches it. It's hauled in by Saric. Kings trail by 9. Outside Levine. The 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Smith with a screen on Monk. Here's Shepard. Great D that time from Monk. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Up top, Saric. Still no points. Monk into the lane. And the shot's good.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Ellis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
First one falls for him.
But what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
So for the Rockets, Finney Smith comes in for Tate. Crawford comes in for Okogie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Monk. Right side Schroeder. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Levine. And the 3 off target. The Rockets lead by 9. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Shepard. To the middle. Crawford, that one's good.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Left side Schroeder. Saric a screen. Levine passes to Schroeder. Offline with a 3. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's gotten his first basket of the night.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Houston. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Schroeder after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Left side Levine. Saric outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition, here they come. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Saric. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Crawford. Sacramento passing it around. Over to the left wing. Back to DeRozan. Schroeder, a screen on Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Levine. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Thompson. And here's Durant. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 15 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Levine. Right side Monk. Left side Schroeder. Shoots over Şengün. Shot's good by Schroeder.
There's the added discipline to Schroeder's game on display there. Just taking what the defense allows.
Smith outside. Şengün, the screen. Fires from deep. And Houston, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kings trail by 20. Pass to Monk. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Thompson, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So it's Sacramento now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Pass to Şengün. Over Sabonis, hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your 916 crew.
Sacramento making a change here. Murray's checked in. Eason's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Shepard. It's Thompson, high post. Eason, the pass to Van Vliet. Durant for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
For three.
Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Sacramento. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Eason up top, covered by Schroeder. Smith passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 20.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Levine can't hit.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Thompson against Levine. On the wing, Durant. From behind the arc. And Houston, another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's DeRozan. He's scoreless. Outside Schroeder. Kicks it to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Now here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
In total command of the offense, the passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Van Vliet outside. Again, and so it's the Houston Rockets in total control, up by 29 going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Yeah, watching these guys make me want to be out there, Shaq. I mean, all the space they have to shoot it in right now, man, this would have been my time, Shaq.
Jet with a little FOMO here.
Yeah, I'm glad I played when I did.
And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
And KD, the easy money sniper, doing what he does best. One of the most prolific scorers the game has ever seen.
Yeah, you know a little something about that, I would say. Just a little.
Yeah.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And the Kings shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
For 3, Durant hits a three-pointer. Durant's got 29.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Şengün.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Şengün throw it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Brian?
He is on the rise. Thank you, Ali. Van Vliet finds Şengün. From deep. Van Vliet misses. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Schroeder outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Good on the shot. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Levine. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Houston. Back to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Levine. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Levine against Thompson. The 3. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson.
3.
Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
And another basket for Houston.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Levine to halt the run. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Now here's Durant. He's got 40 now. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Levine with a screen on Durant. Fires from the wing. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Durant. He's got 42. Got it. Durant's got 44.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sabonis with a screen on Durant. Inside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Wide open look. Yep, that one goes.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. Van Vliet. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. DeRozan down low. Durant's there. Pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. Here's Sabonis. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Up top, Durant. Defended by DeRozan. Thompson finds Van Vliet. No good from outside.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
They get it again. They kick it out to Murray. On target from range. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Durant with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. It's good. Durant's got 46.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Sabonis with a screen on Van Vliet. Schroeder. DeRozan against Durant. From 13, it's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Sacramento passing it around. Sabonis with a screen on Durant. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
The 3 is up. Durant, no good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Van Vliet outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Houston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Clint Capella. Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Smith in at the 4 slot. Here's Okogie. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ellis. DeRozan passes to Šarić. Yep, that one's good. Šarić has got his first 2 points of the night.
Šarić knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. Monk covers. Here's Okogie. Pure from 3-point range. Okogie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Kings shooting just 35% from the floor. Schroeder passes to Monk. DeRozan down low, covered by Smith. And it's DeRozan missing. Houston in total control. Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. Now here's Ellis for 3. Capella with a rebound. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Shepard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepard is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Schroeder passes to Monk. They need this. And it's DeRozan missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Shepard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Schroeder. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Now here's Ellis. Back to Šarić. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. The Rockets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Drops in the 3. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking to get it going. Capella with a block.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ellis. DeRozan outside.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Šarić. Murray comes in for Monk, and it's Levine in for Ellis. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
He misses the free throw.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Some changes for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and Ellis is subbed in for Schroeder. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Murray, inside, clock at 6. That one's good, Sabonis.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-3 run. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ellis outside. Sabonis against Capella. Outside Monk. From downtown. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight. Pick by Smith. Here's Shepard. Uses the glass on the layup. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Sabonis finds Levine. It's Monk on the wing. Picked by Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents. It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
First free throw is good.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
And some changes here for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ellis. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in for Shepard. Good on both. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Smith outside. There's the triple. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3-ball. Fires it in the triple.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
And here's Capella. Here's Smith. 13 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And it's Monk missing. Houston has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
6 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Holiday. Lets it fly from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's DeRozan. Outside Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Tate. Floats one, and Sabonis slams it in.
Embracing more and more responsibility each season, Sabonis very comfortable being a big-time scorer for this team.
Schroeder against Holiday. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside Monk to the middle. Here's Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Pass to Tate. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.